I've been living my life for the last 2 years all around one question. If your life was a movie and you were the main character, what would the audience be screaming for you to do right now? Asking this question many, many times has completely transformed the way that I run my business. It's also the reason that I've traveled around the world, lived in Bali, started free diving, and learned how to DJ. It's the reason why I now live in this incredible mansion on the side of a cliff overlooking the ocean and live in this incredible home with other entrepreneurs, and we mastermind and we create these incredible things for our communities, amazing events. And I'm in love with this question, because if you really tune in and listen to the answer, you might find that the answer is not what you would have thought if you were asking this in the context of something specific for your business. Let's say you want to attract more clients and you've been trying to post more and you've been like maybe doubting yourself, and like the inner critic comes in and you ask yourself, if my life was a movie and I was the main character, what would the audience be screaming to do? Like something bold. You can just imagine like the montage of like all of the things that you would suddenly be doing, all of the ways you would be like, you can hear the music, you can see the scenes of you like focusing on your dreams and doing things you haven't done before, and like joining a program or getting a mentor or like waking up and going to the gym, and all the things that go with going out of your comfort zone and trying something new, all the things that are like exciting as the character development in any movie that we watch. So much of what we see on social media is the highlight reel. And the thing is, if we just watched a movie where it was just somebody being like happy all the time, they already have everything they need from the very beginning, we wouldn't watch the movie. It's not that interesting. We want to like see the person who's like overcoming a challenge and figuring something out and taking a bold leap and moving to Italy and not knowing anybody there and what's going to happen. So what if you treated your life that way? What if instead of trying to calculate every little thing methodically with pros and cons and being like really like safe and predictable about things, what if you treated your life like a movie? And what if you came to learn that not only are you the main character, but you're also the writer of the script. You're also the director of the film. And as you step into all of those roles, you start to approach the way you create results in your life completely differently. It asks you to step into the unknown. It asks you to make art out of your life. It's also going to invite you to make decisions from your future self. If you imagine like what's happening at the end of the movie, well, what are the things you have to do? What is the identity that you are stepping into in order to get that ending of, whatever it is your goal is? And so many people think, especially when it comes to business, it's like thinking about the strategy. What do I need to do every day? And yes, that does matter. Of course, strategy is like going to amplify your success. But if you don't have the right identity, no strategy is going to help. If you don't have the identity that is going to actually motivate you to show up to do that strategy and to be energized by it, rather than feeling like, oh, I have to post every day, or I have to do these sales calls, or I have to do all these things, like it's such a drag. But can you even imagine that there's a version of you who is so energized by your dreams, by your purpose, is fueled by it? I've been a business coach and a clinical hypnotherapist for over a decade, and people come to me all the time saying like, oh, can you hypnotize me? Can you hypnotize me? And yes, absolutely. I love to help people completely transform their mind, to overcome self-limiting beliefs, and to get a new vision for their lives. And in order to fully step into a new identity, you actually have to move as that person. You have to take action from that new version of you. And that only happens, listen up, okay? That only happens if you are following both your desire and resistance. If you want to make decisions in your life that are going to grow you and evolve you, it must contain both desire and resistance. If you are missing one, well, you need the desire. If there's no desire and it's only resistance, obviously don't go that way. If you have a desire for something, like a genuine heartfelt desire, not like a momentary, like impulsive, like I want ice cream, but like a desire, a thing that keeps calling, and there's no resistance, then it's a no-go. If it's only resistance, it's no-go. And if it's desire without resistance, it's a no-go, meaning it's not going to take you beyond yourself. If you're just doing something you desire, that's comfortable, that you're used to, that's familiar, great, do that, oh, wonderful. But if you want to grow, if you want to expand, if you want your business and the choices you make in your life to be a part of your evolution, a vehicle that fuels your evolution, then you want to be making decisions that contain both desire and resistance. This is the main character move. This is exactly, so you get your new identity and then you make choices and act based on the things that contain both desire and resistance. Because as you move into that resistance, you get to reclaim parts of yourself that have previously been hidden, or things that you have not allowed yourself to own, to step into, to truly embrace. My client Melissa is a really great example because, so she's in corporate still, and she has a side business. And just 2 months ago, she was so scared of posting things online because she was worried about, like, what are her colleagues going to think? They're not going to take her seriously if they see that she's doing coaching. And she was so nervous to share anything that she was actually passionate about online. And she joined my 5-day transformation intensive and had a massive breakthrough. She realized that growing up, doing what she was passionate about meant that that was going to be taken away from her because she was an athlete and she was so passionate about her sport, but her dad was controlling and her coaches were controlling and the joy was sucked out of it. She was so scared to actually share things she really cared about. And so here she was as an adult, 30 years later, hiding something that she really wanted to do. So we cleared that fear of visibility, and immediately, as soon as she started sharing her truth online, her posts went viral. She went ultra viral, back-to-back viral posts, and so many people resonating with her message. So I'm willing to bet that there's a main character move that you could make right now. And if you don't know what that is, or even if you do know what it is, but maybe you're scared, I want to invite you to my 5-day transformation intensive to step into the main character of your life. It is a powerful portal of transformation. It is unlike anything you've ever experienced before. The last round we did was full of coaches, healers, entrepreneurs, lawyers, like really amazing, creative humans, like some of the most brilliant minds. And they all said the same thing, like, wow, I didn't expect to be so surprised at these results. Like, they really were just shocked at how quickly they got results in their life because I have a very unusual way of doing things. And if you check out some of my other videos, you can learn more about how we use shadow work integration in order to actually like clear the past so that you can install your new self-concept, your new self-identity, and step into your main character energy. Eventually, you're going to get to a point where you realize that trying to hack the algorithm, find the perfect strategy, get the perfect website, it's just not the vibe. Like, yes, those things matter, but it matters way later down in the process. You're going to be so drained if you're giving yourself all of these things to do in your business that you don't feel energized by. It's a quick way to burn out, even if you do get the hustle and the results in the beginning. But when you actually step into your main character energy, in the 5-day intensive, we do some things that literally less than 1% of the population is actually willing to do. And it's the unlock to truly collapsing timelines and stepping into your life like it's a movie. And this makes everything in your life so much more fun. You can bring art to your relationships. You can bring this connection into your business, and your business becomes a vehicle for your evolution. It becomes something that you feel proud of, where it doesn't just benefit you. It's not just about making money, but it's actually about impacting all of the people in your life, making an impact, having influence, allowing the vision in your heart, the things that you care about, to ripple out in the world. And some people try to be all meek and, oh, like, I just like being behind the scenes. And I had that for a really long time. For years, I was the supporting role in all of my clients' lives, helping them get results. And I thought I was being humble, but I wasn't. I was actually just robbing so many people of such a powerful message and frequency that they were needing, that they needed to hear in exactly the way that I needed to share it. If you've been holding back, if you've been hiding, if you have been avoiding stepping into your main character energy, there's no point in you doing anything else. Don't even bother trying to bring your dreams to life. Don't even bother trying to grow your business. If you're not in your main character energy, all of your energy and all of your efforts is going to be only like 10% effective. You have got to own your main character energy. And anyways, it's the funnest way to move through life. And it's not about making everybody else an NPC. It's about You get to be a main character, I get to be a main character, and we get to create an amazing story together. So if you want to join us, links are all going to be in the description. If you love this energy, stick around. This channel is all about creating a business and a life that isn't just about making more money. It's not just about being seen by other people, but it's actually about seeing yourself more deeply. And it's about the evolution of your soul's calling. So if you love this, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, stick around, and I invite you to this 5-day intensive. It is such a powerful portal of transformation. It's unlike anything I've ever created before. And to be honest, it'll probably end up being a week-long retreat that'll probably be like $5,000. And so join us while it's still a 5-day challenge. I can't wait to see you in there.